Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back in here again and I'm sending you another video on narcissist relationship patterns. Number one, they use you, they love bomb you. Number two, they love bomb you. Number three, they abuse you. Number four, they gaslight. Number five, they create sympathy. Number six, they distance you from loved ones. Number seven, they convince you to hate yourself. And that's how they date you, folks. A healthy person doesn't do that, folks. With a healthy person, they'll be like me or you because they have love and empathy. The narcissist doesn't have love and empathy. They're only out for one thing, and that's a form of supply. Hi, folks. But I wanted to send you that. Whenever the narcissist is dating you, that's what they, in the relationship pattern, that's what they do to you, folks. And anybody that's been in a narcissistic relationship, if you just look back at your situation and you think about this, folks, you'll know that I'm telling the truth. Is if they are narcissists, they have a pattern, and these are the patterns that I just read out to you. And if you forget, you can always come back to this video and check it out, folks. But those narcissists is always pretty predictable because they got red flags that you look out for. And you can go to Google and research on the red flags, and that'll remind you of what narcissists do, in the way of the pattern, folks. And you just either write them down or put them on your phone or whatever so you can go back to it and read it and recollect on it and find out exactly what they do. But this is what they do, folks. And the healthy person, you don't have to have all this stuff, folks, to get to know them. You just take your time getting into the relationship. And don't rush into getting married or moving in with somebody. Enjoy your freedom while you can, folks, because whether you're getting a narcissistic relationship or a healthy relationship, you don't want to jump into it anyway, because once you get in there, then you're going to be obligated to that person in some way, and you're not going to have the freedom that you had before. But with the healthy person, folks, they don't alienate you from your friends and family. And if you want to work a job or whatever, and you tell that healthy person you prefer working, they probably wouldn't care because they're not going to be real jealous all the time and accusing you of going out on them and stuff, folks. And you won't have to worry about that with a healthy person. But a narcissist, they will call your job continuously and could possibly cost you your job. And they'll follow you around, to make sure that you're not cheating on them and stuff. And they might even be out lining up another form of supply, folks. These guys stay busy all the time with the things that they do. And some of them may be an addict, too. They may be out there getting on drugs or drinking or whatever, folks, but they're always doing something, and that's just the narcissistic person, because they're not really interested in a full-time relationship. They just want what they want when they want it, and that's what they're going to try to do, folks. Whether it hurts you or, you know that you only have a one-sided relationship with the narcissist anyway, and that you loving them, trying to hold the relationship together. And you're the reason that it even stays together and stuff, folks, because you try to love the narcissist and hope that they change, but they're not going to change, folks. If you sit and wait for a narcissist to change, you'll be sitting there for a long time, because they will not change. And the reason that they don't change is because probably, most likely, they grew up in an abusive home, or maybe they was neglected or something like that, and they wind up turning into a narcissist because of these situations. And it caused them to start living in a pattern, and they're living in a fake world, folks. And you know that the narcissist, it wants to be superior, and everything revolves around them. So if you're with a narcissist, nothing about you is going to change the way they feel about anything, because they were doing that before they met you, and they're going to keep doing it even after they're with you, except for they're going to ramp up, and the abuse is going to get pretty bad for you, folks. They just ain't good material for marriage or living in the house with them. So, if you suspect that you got a narcissist, folks, it'd probably be a good idea to, and this is just advice now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. It would be a good idea to stay away from that narcissist as much as you can, and try to find you somebody healthy, and live your life, and let that narcissist be the narcissist, you know, because they're going to be that way regardless, folks. So just think about this, and they're going to always have turmoil going on in your life in one way or another. And if you got children, the children are going to be stuck in that pattern with you. And some of the children may be abused and may wind up having to take some kind of counseling to get through the abuse pattern, you know, along with you. Because it does mess up children. You know, you may think because they're little that they don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. They know that, folks. Those children are like little recorders. They pick up on things, folks. But the only thing is it's dangerous for our children, folks, because, you know, if they're witnessing this stuff going on in their household, their mom being abused by a narcissist, like being physically abused or mentally abused, it bothers them children. They don't like to see one parent get hurt. So that could affect them, you know, growing up and stuff. And so this is why it's not good for children. And if you do decide to take your children and get out, folks, it'd be a good idea to get you and the children some counseling to help them children get through all that, folks, because it'd be good for them. And you guys would be a lot happier without the narcissist, folks. Trust me. And you need to do research and watch videos on different women's stories, you know, on YouTube, and see what they've been through and stuff, folks. Because a lot of women get abused so bad that It puts them in the hospital, and some of them wind up getting killed because there's, in just 2025 alone, there's been 50,000 people killed from domestic violence. Yep, I said it, folks. I bet you didn't realize that, did you, folks? Well, this is why I share this with you, folks, because I'm hoping that you do some serious thinking on this, folks, and you really dig in and try to find out what you can do to get yourself out of this situation, folks. Save it, take safety plans now. Don't do it quickly, and don't tell the narcissist. If you decide to get out of that relationship, make sure that you keep it a secret from the narcissist. Just act normal like you always do, and go ahead and make your plans behind the narcissist's back, and do what you gotta do to get out of it, folks. Because you can get out of it, folks. You're not alone, believe me. There's people out here that will help you. The cops will help you. The shelters in your nearest town will help you. And the cops will even probably escort you out of that relationship. Well, thank you for joining my YouTube channel, folks. You have a good night and a blessed night, too. You got this, folks. You're awesome. Bye-bye. Take care.